Alright guys, without another moment to spare, let's open up this soju. Oh! Just to kind of give a small recap of where I'm at in life. Let's see, let's do a little checklist. So, graduated, check. That means I got a degree. Currently jobless. Still looking for a job, is what I keep telling myself and everyone around me. Kind of actually what I've been doing is procrastinating, kind of just sitting around, kind of moping around, kind of just walking, through life, hands behind my back, because it makes me feel wise, sort of ordeal. That's okay, I think. I'll eventually sit down. I have to really lock in. But I don't know. I think mentally speaking, I've just been a bit drained. So, just gonna chill out for the summer. Call it my gap year, if you will. Even though I'm not really doing anything exciting. Other than that, I really just wanted to get on here. I figured instead of doing a type of I sit down and I write about this in my journal, I'd record it. One, because it's kind of more embarrassing, and it's kind of like a motivator to do better in life, if you think about it. I hope that, my friends don't look too much in this video when I make the funny thumbnail post about it later. But if they do, then I guess kind of better. Love life wise, guys, we're going nowhere. 4 times the charm. Just kidding. I don't know. I thought I was gonna come on here and complain about life, but to be honest, there's not much to complain about situationally. Kind of sucks. Recently, started talking to this girl. Yaya likened it to the World Cup. Every 2 years, we get back together, we start talking to each other, friends, having a good time, whatnot. And then something happens along the way, boom, break. That's how it goes. I think this was the 4th time it happened with this particular person. But I shouldn't be really surprised. I don't hold any ill will towards her or the situation. Sorry guys, fly or something. I hold up more ill will towards myself because I kind of, in a lot of ways, I guess, got ahead of myself. And I'm starting to learn maybe that I should probably focus on myself a bit more, give myself some, rep a little self-respect, as they say, and allocate some value towards my time and energy. I feel like I've grown up with this sort of logic that if I can prove myself through gestures and through unconditional attention and or quotation marks love, I can somehow win over a person of interest, and that doesn't seem to be the case, guys. Wow, I'm 21, and it took me a long time to figure that out. Hashtag dumb doodler. But yeah, so with this particular person, I guess the good thing about it is there wasn't too much time that we spent talking to each other again, but I think arguably the time we did have with each other was very close. Kind of did things you wouldn't usually do with your friend, and yeah, but that's on me. So I don't know. I don't know what to call what I felt while it was happening. What do you call it? Unconditional love, maybe. or unrequited love, whatever the pop culture word for it right now is. We can use that. And it was kind of funny how it all went down. Get close to this chick, a couple months in, everything's fine. You know, type type of chick to tell you, some shit like, I don't want to date anyone. I just want to focus on myself. This is all I want to do. Before I even approach the topic of dating someone else. But then you're spending time with each other and whatnot, and it's all good and whatnot. When I'm talking about this right now, I'm starting to realize maybe this is entirely one-sided. Actually, no, I didn't realize. I know it's entirely one-sided, but still, maybe it was like a transactional thing for her. But also, why did I give in? Oh, but yeah, it sucks. Kind of doesn't though. Kind of does. It does suck. But who knows where we'll be at along the line. I woke up one morning to like not the most horrific text I could have received. But yeah, no, I feel like, although arguably I feel a bit blindsided though, because we went into this, I hesitate to call it a relationship because it seems to imply some sort of like romanticism going on, or I don't know, romantics, whatever the word is. But for, lack of a better word, we'll just say a relationship. I feel blindsided because she kind of came in, very strong, very sort of a huge proponent of being open and honest with each other, which, I agree keeping stuff to yourself, and whatnot, but it's kind of hard to take whatever, that text message she sent me, not personally, when, you're engaging with each other on a manner that would probably not be considered in the guides within friendship. So I guess that's where I'm at, but I think I'm repeating myself when I said that. But yes, but I hold no ill will. Hopefully everything goes well for her. I kind of appreciate Yaya. He's been there and whatnot, on his Thorfinn shit. He knows the playbook. All right, I'm just a player. He's the coach. He's instructing me on the methods. But all I can do really is move past this and learn how to live with myself in a peaceful manner. Maybe she was a lesson in fortitude, and patience. It happened recently, so I'm not sure, but maybe in like a month or something it'll click, probably. And maybe it's a childish thing to like ruminate on the situation the way I'm doing right now, but sorry, I'm also eating while doing this. But that's how I'm doing it. I can't see myself doing it any other way. I feel like I should talk about it to get it off my chest, but I also don't want to talk about it with my friends, and kind of to the extent that I'm doing right now, and kind of feel stupid about it. Feel I don't know, like a kid, like, what am I, in middle school or something? What is this, high school? No, I'm an adult, so I think I am probably in age I am, in essence and spirit I'm lacking. But I just want to be a stronger person, both physically and mentally. I feel weak, both in body and soul and mind. And I don't know how to even approach it, but if I can somehow manage to be better than myself yesterday, shout out to Pinterest for giving me that quote, then that's a step forward. So I'm gonna continue here. Oh wait, before I let you guys go, this sort of situation, you know, it's kind of like life in the Kanto region when you're racing cars. You know, life is like a highway, and sometimes you gotta drift. Fuck. And inertia drift. Skirt. Dude, come on. Shh. Unreal. Who was that? The ghost of a racer who died on Mount Akina? He countersteered to the right to set himself up for a left. Left? What? For the next left. Feint. It pisses me off how perfect that drift was. I only know one other guy who can do that, and that's my brother. The heck? That was no 86 like I've ever seen. My brand new purpose-tuned FD left for dead by beater 86 from the last decade. I'll never be able to look my bro in the eye again. Who the hell was driving it?
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.